Keith Peters with the Palo Alto Weekly. With me is Elisa Merten, a senior setter on the Menlo School volleyball team. Last week in a pair of West Bay Athletic League Foothill Division matches, Elisa contributed 83 assists, 34 digs, 8 kills, 6 aces, 6 blocks. And in 2 victories, one over Notre Dame San Jose and the other one was over Mercy San Francisco. The second match was a showdown between 2 undefeated teams, and that left Menlo in first place. And for those performances, she is the Palo Alto Weekly Girls Athlete of the Week. The Mercy San Francisco match was very important because both teams came in undefeated, and obviously you were wanting to win that one and be the have sole possession of first place.
Yeah, before the game, definitely our team had a team talk and was like, this is a very important game. We're both undefeated. It's kind of like do or die here. If we lose this match, we're 1 down. It'll be harder to, I guess, clinch league, and then it'll make ending the first part of league harder. And so the second part, we'll have to work a lot harder to get the win.
The league season, you're off to a 4-0 start after those victories last week, and you had a very difficult preseason. At one point, you guys were 6-12, and this is coming off of being in the state championship game last season. How difficult was it to deal with some of those early losses after being so successful last year?
Well, this is definitely a different team. We have a lot younger kids, so it's a lot more work to get them in the same, I guess, physical shape and like mental state that we were in last year. But I also think a lot of those games could have gone either way, and I feel like now if we played those teams again, we can definitely win, and those scores could have changed at any point.
How about the competition? I mean, when you play really good teams like that, and you may lose, but you obviously learn something from that. And is it a confidence thing? I mean, losing doesn't help your confidence, but what do those kind of matches do for you?
Well, I think we know that a lot of the teams we play are very good, and they have very good players. A lot of people have played club with and are going on to play in college. So it's not necessarily a downgrade in confidence, but we know that obviously like we've been challenged and we learn from that. We learn to like be better and like overcome adversity. And especially I think coming into league, those hard matches really gave us a step up versus teams who had been playing lesser teams than themselves. So they had a lot of confidence, and so going into league, they didn't have quite as much as the like resiliency as we had.
Has your role changed at all this year? Being a senior, you're still setting, and obviously with 83 assists in 2 matches last week, you get your hands on the ball quite a bit.
I think I have the same role on the court, but definitely off the court, being captain with my other senior, Lida, has definitely changed. Last year we had a lot of senior leadership on our team, and so we've had to step up and take a bigger role with the younger kids.
What was being in a state championship game like last year?
Honestly, it was a whirlwind. It was really fun. Obviously, it didn't go the way we wanted to, especially in the second game, but I think we've definitely all learned from it, or the kids who were on the team last year, and we kind of like take that to heart, knowing that we can't ever give up on games, and just take that and learn from it every time we think about it.
Yeah, early in the season, actually before the season started, you lost one of the players off last year's team, Maddie Stewart, and that was a big loss for you guys. Did that really change your expectations for the season, or are they pretty much what you had coming in?
I think it had changed a lot of our expectations at the beginning of the season. Maddie was obviously a returner, and so coming in to play these tough matches against really good schools, it kind of changed how hard we had to work before them, because we had to teach the newer kids like our offense and our defense and more things that they didn't necessarily know that Maddie would have. And so I guess it just kind of changed our preseason expectations, but I don't think it changed our expectations going further into like league and CCS and further possibly into NorCals and to state again.
You feel pretty good about your league chances of defending your league title and postseason, and just based on what you've been doing so far?
Yeah, clearly Harker and SHP are two good teams that we have to go back and play again. And Mercy SF, who knows that they can come back and beat us. But so I think we have to still stay on top of our game and like work every day to get better. But yeah, I'm pretty confident in our chances of winning.
Good luck the rest of the season. Congratulations.
Thank you.